Don't mind me, just turning off my AC. This is the second time I'm recording this. So, this is a pretty serious video. Also, for anyone wondering why I'm uploading so frequently, it's because I actually have time today. Anyway, this is a serious video. This isn't just your normal gaming video. This is a serious topic that actually parallels reality. We are here in the Bloodline DLC for Watch Dogs Legion. I am at the end of the side quest for Angel. It's this guy who's always on a motorcycle, yet he never is. In his last quest, he tasks us with finding his friends who were arrested by Albion for spray painting. We search the compound, free a whole bunch of prisoners, and then we find out that Captain Dansk, who had arrested them, had Angel's friends executed just for spray painting, citing hate speech. And, that's wrong. Yada yada. Now, Angel's horrified by this. Is like, they were just executed for, freedom of speech? That's awful. Now, Aiden says that we should kill Captain Dansk. Someone this evil cannot be stopped unless you actually stop them the right way, by putting a bullet in his brain. Angel, on the other hand, was talking about, bring light to the darkness, sharing the proof of what happened, the conspiracy, bringing this evidence to the press and telling the people of what's going on here. And Aiden's like shaming him. Someone who believes that he's doing nothing wrong and enjoys what he's doing isn't going to work. Angel then puts the choice in our hands. What does this have to do with reality? Why is this so serious? I believe that this is kind of a small way that Ubisoft themselves are crying for help. For those of you who don't know, a very similar real situation is happening in Ubisoft headquarters right now. For those of you following the news, it has been spread quite far that a whole bunch of Ubisoft higher-ups have been abusing and generally making the lives of their lower employees hell. Now, I haven't fully read all the accusations, but it's bad. It's that bad, and it's gotten so bad. These people with power are so horrible that even after the press release, they're still there. Some of these people are still at Ubisoft. They haven't been fired. They haven't been demoted. They haven't been told to go home or relocated. They're still going to the same office that they've been going to every single day. Still talking to the same victims they're abusing. Even after everyone knows it's happening. That's what's going on at Ubisoft. And, maybe that's the reason why their games are absolute fucking dog shit. Greedy higher-ups wanting more money. Forcing their employees to be bad at what they do. Because, let's just be real, a lot of the products they've been given haven't been real good in one form or another. A lot of it's fun. You can't say it's not fun. But shit like, well, everyone knows what happened to Valhalla. But still, maybe they're the reason these games are being so poor. Maybe that's why this mission in particular exists. Or they put it in the hands of the player. Will you do what actually happened in real life? Will you expose the monster to the press? Or will you take affirmative action and bite the bullet? I'm not saying that's what we should do. I'm just saying maybe that's what this mission is. Because it's paralleling what's happening to them right now. And maybe I'm looking too deep into it. But we all know what Albion is. They control London. They're a private military force that have taken over London to the point where it's a police state. Even the Parliament and the British government themselves in the end, aren't able to stop the thing that they allowed into their city. And no amount of press was able to stop them. Only DedSec, the vigilantes, could have stopped these horrible people. What if DedSec is Ubisoft? Fighting back, resisting, in their own tiny little way. I don't know, but I just could not help but see the parallel to their own strife and struggle going on right now. And I'm quite curious, what's gonna happen? What happens if I deliver the evidence and share it to the press? What's gonna happen if I just, quote-unquote, neutralize Dansk? Because that could actually mean anything. You don't actually have to kill him, I'm sure. I'm sure you can just sneak attack him with a baton and he'll still be alive. Which is not doing anything. I mean, unless you're putting him into a coma with a baton, it's really not going to do anything. He'll just get back up and keep abusing people. But that's why it says neutralize. But yeah, I'm quite curious, and that's what I'm going to do. This is the one I want to do. I'm just going to kill him because I know that that's the only way that's going to solve someone this evil. Someone who enjoys their job too much and abuses power like that, that's the only way to stop him. In this situation, in Albion, in this setting, that's the only thing that would stop this particular person. I just want to make that clear. Just very clear. That's what I'm going to choose. But I want to see what happens here. Is this actually going to stop him? I'm just going to do it, and I'm not really going to go through the whole gameplay. Maybe I will if it's interesting, but that's what I'm going to do. And then we're going to cut to what I actually want to do and see what happens. Really okay, here we are, Claire. We're going to deliver it to the press. You're a redhead? No, you're not a real redhead. Anyway, we're going to deliver it to the press, and we're going to see what happens. Does she actually stop Captain Dansk? Is doing it the legal way in this setting the right way? Keep in mind that Captain Dansk isn't even in the main game, so no matter what choice you choose, the problem gets solved in some way.
Claire, Angel told me you could help me leak a story.
Aiden Pierce, man of the hour. I was hoping to get a soundbite from the hero that broke up Clan Kelly's slave fighting ring. Have you been in touch with any of the people you rescued?
Let's rain check on the interview. I have some pictures you might be interested in. Evidence that an Albion officer is ordering illegal executions for minor crimes. I need word to get out far and wide.
God, that is grisly. But don't worry, I can spread this to several channels. Albion won't be able to stop it from getting out, and we can expose their flagrant abuse of power.
Glad to hear it. Sending to you now. I got the evidence to Claire. Now her and her little birdies can orchestrate this lunatic's downfall.
I'd love to think Dansk was just a freak occurrence, but this is all over Albion, isn't it? This isn't the end of it at all.
I'm sorry about your friends, Angel. They deserve better.
I guess I never thanked you for finding them.
What's next for you?
Not sure. I need to let their families know. I might get blind drunk for a bit. I need to do some more digging into Albion.
Give me a call when you do.
Thanks, Aiden.
Money, 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 money. Pretty weak ending. But, despite it being weak, I would like to point out what exactly happened there. Even the... Sorry, that's a boring screen to look at. Even though we shared it to the press, sure, Captain Dansk may or may not have been stopped. We don't know. That's what that did there. It didn't say he got stopped. It didn't say he got fired, demoted, anything. All it said was that everyone's gonna hear about it. That's it. And that even though people know about him, it doesn't mean that he's the only one. It's all over the place. It's all over Albion, and it's still all over Ubisoft. And if you don't believe me, just look it up. It's there. And that sucks. Also, I'd like to say that in real life, when this happens, a lot of the time, nothing happens. In reality, there's a whole bunch of people who do some nasty shit. Horrible things. Most of the time, they just get a slap on the wrist, get sent home with pay. Maybe they'll go to a training course about how to be better. But then they'll come back to work. Everything will be exactly the same. That's what happens in real life, by the way. Oh, man.
That's Dansk. Time to cut their patrol short.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Keep it up and watch what happens, you dog.
I'm trying to do an instant takedown.
Let's make things interesting.
Hey, it actually worked.
That's Dansk taken care of. And that puts a stop to their reign of terror.
I'd love to think Dansk was just a freak occurrence, but this is all over Albion, isn't it? This isn't the end of it at all.
I'm sorry about your friends, Angel. They deserve better.
I guess I never thanked you for finding them.
What's next for you?
Not sure. I need to let their families know. I might get blind drunk for a bit. I need to do some more digging into Albion.
Give me a call when you do.
Thanks, Aiden.
Okay, so what did we learn from that? What did we learn from the whole thing? We learned that no matter what you chose, you got the same outcome. Angel says the same thing. Because Ubisoft always does this. In this game, anyway. No matter what choice you choose, you get the same outcome. It's the exact same thing with the Sky Larson storyline. Whether you choose to upload her to the mainframe or you kill her, you get the same exact ending. So, your choice is an illusion. What if this is also a message from Ubisoft? That no matter what you do, you still lose. No matter if you expose your abuser or not, you still get the same outcome. That's not true, though. I don't believe that. Probably looking too deep into it on that last part, of course. You know, because that's a little weird. I don't know. This is a weird mission. Weird video. Weird situation. But let's end on a happy note. Because everyone deserves to be happy. That's why at the end of every one of my videos, for the most part, I say have a great day. Because I truly mean that. You should be happy. You should be having a great day. And I do wish that upon you. And I'm not a psychologist, so I can't really be giving advice. But for the very least, I can say that if you're being abused, if you're having a hard time, if something's going on, it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to be in a difficult situation and not know what to do about it. It's okay. You will find a way. By talking about it, you will always be one step closer to taking back your power and getting the strength you had before you thought it was taken away from you. Because it's the same thing that's happening to me and my family. We were on the horrible end of an abusive, awful situation by an employer, just like Ubisoft. But it ended even worse for my family, comparatively. You know, we're homeless. Because of what happened with our boss, we're homeless. We got kicked out of our job. And yeah, we're still suing. But, you know, we're all living in a motel right now. So, same thing that's happening. It's okay to talk about it. And in time, we will all get strong together. So let me know what you think. Did I look too deep into this? Was I grasping at straws? Was I looking for a connection that wasn't there? I don't know. I do know that Ubisoft has either they're being forced to design choice scenarios in video games absolutely poorly compared to everyone else who makes video games, or they're just choosing to do it themselves. I don't know which is worse. So, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts. And as always, have a great day.